I can't read anything. Maybe there's another sign here. Beep, beep. Say about this. This is probably just one layer of it. Hopefully there's another sign I can take a picture, whatnot. I'm trying to track how much money, how much it does cost, you know. Get in, or is it free? I have no idea. I don't want to pay more money, but I suppose if I have to, it's a national park, so if I should get a year pass, because I think that covers all the national parks. I hope Death Valley is part of it. And I think that's like $80 or something like that, you know. Okay, so I think that's further. That looks like, I mean, I'm looking for the lowest point. That looks like a low point in this. So we're actually going kind of like in a ravine, treading slowly going into that area right there, maybe. I don't know. It is interesting. Not totally unpleasant. Super hot though. And I imagine it's going to get hotter as we go further in, because, you know, Death Valley, you know, we're death, you know, super hot, right? I'm telling you, this is so much fun. Hopefully there's no car behind me. Next time, get pants that are white, okay? A white turn, not white, because I imagine that wouldn't be good. What's that dirt road? Is that a dirt road? The road is really in great condition, by the way. I mean, I'm sure this is a touristy. There's cars up there. I wonder if there's a way to climb up there. I don't know if this is the best route to be. Like I said, I did little research. You know, some parks, like, or some places, it's better to come in from one direction versus another one. I don't know if this is one of the favorite ones. It might be the best, or not. I don't know. It's just a gorge, right? What is this? I think you can climb down there. There's pathways. Alright. May have been water going through here and eventually just collapsed. Oh, what the hell? Should have gone here. Nice. I mean, I assume that that's just one of many points, but the descent, there it is. All right, now we're getting somewhere. The descent is pretty cool. It's like I said, it's not somewhere where you want to camp or anything like that. So it's just drive by, just go through it, enjoy the scene, and then go to wherever destination you need to go to. You know, whatever park it is that has picnic benches. I mean, who would camp here? Come on, it's like, especially in the summertime. I don't know what it's like in the wintertime, but yeah, very nice. Is it worth the trip? Yeah, definitely worth the trip. not to do anything, just do it in a nice casual way, you know, just enjoy it, just take your time. Imagine there's stuff to do around here. I just don't know if I want to be doing it. It's actually a nice little breeze coming. Of course I did stop, so maybe I'm already sweating, so that sweat is like cooling off. Imagine I'll go back to normal again. These are like granite, hard granite rock. Yeah. Whew. Am I going through that? We're gonna find out. Maybe it skirts it. I don't know. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen. I didn't know there was a guy behind me all of a sudden. I was just taking my time, you know. It's like. Where does it go? Where's the road? Like, okay, it winds over there somewhere. Goes over there. I thought it was going to go north. The road's fantastic though. What does it feel like being at the lowest point of the world? I mean, is there something like air pressure differences, like when you ask? I imagine there would be, right? I mean, I'm not sure how many miles it is, but you know, it's like whatever. Is it a mile? is fascinating. We're at 3,000 feet. What is that? 3,000? Not minus, right? I have no idea. Nah. We're going in a tunnel? Maybe we are. Road's fantastic. I probably already said that. This is a very clean, smooth road. Very, very friendly to us motorcyclists. I mean, you want to go fast, but at the same time, since this being, you know, the first time I've been here, I want to take the time, enjoy myself. Honestly, I'm not sure how often I'd be down here. I mean, I would do this again, but not specifically just for this. I'd have to have other reasons, you know. Getting definitely hotter. Does the oxygen get richer when you go further down? I think so. Little things I really don't know too much about, you know. And then how far does it go, you know? Imagine my tires are sticky. Oh, what? It goes back? I thought it was going to go right into the valley. Man, this bike is so fun when you can bring out the tiger in it. This is interesting. This isn't the road? Nah. Nah, it's not the road. I don't even know the speed limit here. It feels like it should be like 45, 50, so that's about how I'm going. Now we're getting to like, this looks like, I wouldn't say Mordor, but it looks like, what does it remind me of? Everything I do when it comes to terrain is associated to, Lord of the Rings, so where would this be? I don't know, really. It is 45, 50. What's this? What is this? Motel, restaurant, gift store. Should I get gas? Is this that time to get gasoline? Can I get gas here? Is there gas here? I don't know. Oh dear. There is gas station here. no, I think I'm okay because Scott's Castle, I think there's a gas station there. Reason I know is because I was doing research a little bit about my travel where gas stations were. So for some reason that one kind of stuck in that Scott's Castle. I might be completely off. So is this the lowest point on Earth? Really? Is there a place I could stop and like confirm it? Or is there another, maybe there's another place that, where's that moving rocks? So many questions, so little time. Is this the moving rock area, or am I in the wrong area? I have no idea. There is, I mean, I suppose I should take it, you know, I should go and watch the rocks move. What's the temperature here? I have no idea. I would guess it to be about 90. Up in the 90s. Not terribly, like not in the hundreds for sure. I would say a comfortable 90s for sure, mid 90s, maybe low 90s. This looks like the moving rocks. I don't know too much about it, to be honest with you. All I know is my feet is burning hot. It's getting warmer as we're descending, and the wind is even hot. What these signs say. What does this sign say? Okay. This one says Trona Ridgecrest. This just goes off somewhere else. This is where I want to go. And then we're going to go climb back up on that side. So my point is, I don't know which is the best view. Whether it's to come down or to go up, come down from where I came. I think where I came from was pretty cool. You know. So I fear air pressure difference. For sure there is. Definitely for sure. Bedrock, this layer of brown, light brown, and it's almost like sediment. If you wonder, I turn to my right a lot, and that's because the camera has to be on this side of the helmet. So turning here has its limitations. I mean, it looks pretty spectacular for sure. See? Got those marble-like hills over there. So this is brown, like sediment or something. Oh, these are, I wonder if those are the moving rocks. I don't see, I expected people to be here. But maybe these are the moving rocks. See, there's like rocks. I think they're rolled down here from the hills, and they managed to get down to the point, to the bottom, to get that in. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, trying to give it some kind of logic. And even this may not even be the place. There may be actually a more definitive place. See, those rocks are just like sitting there. Right, look, that one. Now, unless somebody carried rocks over there, they must have rolled down from the hills, and severe wind, I suppose, can help it along. If this is it, you know. I don't know where the moving rocks are. I feel like it's really hot, but at the same time, it's not like the worst things I felt. So turn off the air conditioning for the next few miles, or something like that. I want to see if I can do a picture. Can I do a picture? I don't see any cars, so I just want to do like a crazy ass picture. I'll leave my engine on, in fact. Oh shit, nope. Nope. Wish I could. I was gonna say there's a car. Or a turnout, then I can like pull my bike in the center of the road and look like, I always think that's kind of chill, you know. The car was quite a ways. I had time. I could have taken a shot, but I would have dismounted that, take a shot. Oh man, plenty of time. Let's see if I can do a turn around. Unless there's a... This was a pretty good view. Real good turnaround. I don't trust these. Don't ever pull up and there's dirt, because that's a disaster waiting to happen. And so it looks like it just will fall apart. I should check my temperature. See where it is. Coolant, mid-range. That's my coolant right there. Looks pretty normal, so that's good. I can at least handle a little heat. This doesn't look all that spectacular, but I bet you heading this way, that probably is. Just a little twisty here. The road isn't as good, clean, or as smooth. Maybe they just repaved that area on that side of the ridge. Feeling a little wind now again, but that's nice. Hey, yo. This is a Harley. This is like the Harley country, you know. This is where you're going to be seeing a lot of Harleys in the open roads. They're just something about Harleys that just calls to do long road trips, you know. But I think this bike is doing fantastic, all things considered. I'm really comfortable for the most part, you know. Turn out 1,000 feet. There you go. Should check my battery. I mean, should been fine, but I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, it's 78. Perfect, fine for me, and it's on. That's the thing. That's the important thing. Whew! All right. Keep an eye on my coolant. It's kind of staying just a slightly a midpoint. 30 miles to something, Scott's Castle. Should be a great view, but it's got this little hill here. Something's burning. Hope it's not me. I hope that was the brake, his brakes. That must have been his brakes. Right? Yeah. It was coincidental. It's a burning smell. His brakes is going. So he should be okay, hopefully. But yeah, definitely smelled that. I don't smell it from here now, so I think it was him. Makes me worried sometimes, though. Sometimes I wonder if I have like a piece of plastic that's touching the exhaust, so that's next time I should check that just to make sure. Shouldn't. Sounds awful loud right now. I don't know, my ears are unplugging, but I can hear almost everything from the motor, and it just sounds strange and weird. Even though I have earbuds on, they may not be actually, they might be actually loose, so I might have to push it in a little later for my next stop. Okay, we're at 4,000. It's 12:30 right now. Wouldn't hurt to find a tree, you know. Okay, so I think this is another, I think the other entry was a better entry. This one just looks like construction dump, dirt dump. I mean, it is kind of intriguing, the layering, but it just really looks like a pile of dirt, and you're just riding right through it. See, another pile of dirt. I was right, this is God's little sandbox here. Dropped his dirt and hasn't touched it since. Certainly isn't unpleasant for a ride. Definitely worth the trip. Glad I'm taking this trip. I might take it again when I'm 60. Who knows? Maybe when I'm 70. See how things change. Next thing you know, there'll be development. There'll be a house there. Probably some rich person's house, because it has a great view of the valley. Maybe the valley they'll make it into a lake or something, you know. I can see people pouring water in there. That looks like Mount Doom right there. I'm telling you, everything here looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. You know, one thing I need to do as part of, yeah, the lights were on. I was wondering, are my lights on, you know? It's like, I don't know, you know, it's like, yo. Safe riding, bro. Safe riding. Yeah, you got to do something about checking, making sure the lights are working. Because, you know, when I was flipping those fuses around, you know, I was thinking, maybe I forgot something. Maybe my turn signal stopped working. Heated grips not working. You know, I haven't used any of that. I haven't ridden at night. I try not to. I prefer not to, you know. But if I do, I want to make sure I have the lights. So check, make sure you have your lights when you're playing around the fuses and stuff like that. Because everything else on my dash, dash thing screen, everything reset so that my clock is off. It's in kilometers. I mean, it's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. My temperature. By the way, it says 29 Celsius, so I don't know what that is, but I imagine it's about 90. It's nice and cool up here, by the way, comparatively. I mean, now I'm getting a nice cool wind. I don't know how long it's to last, but I hope it lasts the rest of the way to Las Vegas. I'm not going to Las Vegas, by the way. I'm just skirting it. When I come back, I might ride through Las Vegas, just, you know, just to get a video footage of it, you know, but again, I'm not familiar with these roads, so play a little cautiously. Looks pretty tame. I thought it was gonna like do some twisting. It said brake check, so that's what makes me think it was gonna be a little twisty. Nice and a little bit cooler here. Getting a little wind finally. I can dry out a little bit. Once I dry out though, I get warm again. See, that's the thing, is you got to figure out the right compromise. I think this jacket is okay, you know, for now. Yeah, I mean, it compromises everywhere, I guess, you know. It's really a spring, early summer, early fall kind of thing, but not necessarily. I don't think it's the best for, I mean, it's close. If I had to take one jacket, I suppose this would be the jacket of the ones I have anyway. So yeah, I would take this jacket, I suppose. Yeah. Whoa, where are we descending now? Is this now? I'm thinking that wasn't Death Valley. Is this Death Valley? Because this looks like it's going even further down. But then maybe this is something else. I don't know. Descending down somewhere. Significantly down. I almost feel like I thought that was Death Valley, but maybe this is Death Valley. Nah, I think that was Death Valley. This is something else. This is going somewhere else. It's going down somewhere though. I wish it wouldn't, because I'd love to stay up in this weather. Because coolness here is really nice. It's about 10 degrees, I'm guessing, maybe less, but 10 degrees for sure. Yeah, I'm almost sure it's about 10 degrees cooler. And there's a breeze, so that's good. So I hope it stays kind of in this fringe area, this Goldilocks. Now, could you imagine 2 days ago? No, 1 day ago technically, because I was in Livermore. It's like in 1 day I've gone from something, you know, traffic, congestion, especially Labor Day, to this open roads, man. It's like, and it's empty, gosh, you know. It's like, this is crazy. It's crazy good for sure. It's like I'm going in a circle. Doesn't it feel like I'm going in a circle? I don't notice a lot. Maybe that's just the way it is in the desert. It's animals. You don't see a lot of animals crossing. Like, what I'm saying is the roads are clean. It's not even, you know, what do they call them? I forgot. Roadkill. There's not even a roadkill. I haven't seen one yet. It's like there's no animals here ever. It's just hard to believe. Not even a snake. Where are they? They definitely don't cross these roads apparently, or maybe they do. They just clean them up real quick. I just felt the heat, a patch of heat. Yeah, so it definitely gets warmer as you go down. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm at, but I got 19 miles before I get to the turn. Something I gotta keep an eye on, because I think still shows me with a lot of gas. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm not riding that far. It just feels like it. Crazy, man. Just crazy. Loops off to the right somehow. I don't think we're crossing there. I don't think. Could be wrong. Now we're here. What's the temperature? 29.5 Celsius. I just went up 10 degrees in that split second. Woo. Maybe we're now, maybe Death Valley is just bigger than I thought. I assumed it was just a valley, but maybe it's multiple valleys. What is this called? Entering C zone, C area. What? What does that mean? Do I have to pay to keep through this thing? Oh man, that would suck. No way, no one. I don't want to pay. Please don't make me pay. This is Death Valley, huh? Free zone. Free or free zone? I don't know what it's saying. Where exactly I am. I assumed that was the valley over there. This feels like I'm going further down. Open my mask. It doesn't change anything. I can hear things better. Stretch my leg out. This feels like probably Death Valley, probably. Definitely hotter over here, and I feel like I'm going way down further. I thought that was just a mini valley. This is the Death Valley. This is where people die, or no, things die. Temperature is still a little above half. Sorry. It's still going down. See, I knew it. I thought that was Death Valley. This is Death Valley right here. This is where it's all happening. All those rocks moving. That's this right here. This is an inland sea right here. Inland sea. Got internet service? I think so. Barely. Got cell service for now. I guess this is going to test the bike's endurance and heat. Where does this road go? It's like ends right here. And then it's like, oh, sorry, we're going to continue the road. You're going to have to make your way across on mule. Wow, it's way hot over here, man. I want to take my jacket off, but I know that's probably just going to make everything worse. Woo! Now it's definitely like in the late 90s, maybe even in the hundreds, you know. What is this road leading? Does it bend? Hopefully it bends. No, it goes straight over, slightly off to the right. It goes right this, and then it goes like that. Like that. So it's going right inside. It is right inside the furnace. How many miles it is across? I'd say about a good 10 miles, right? It's hard to tell. I mean, at least to get to the other side, to that ridge or there. 10 miles? Maybe a little further. Like, maybe there's reminds me of the San Mateo Bridge, at least in terms of distance. You know, it's like this is way hotter than that other valley I was in. I thought that valley was bad, but this is, my ears are still under heavy pressure right now. They get more oxygen out of this, right? Yeah. I would think, you know, it's like, let my rest, you know? to stop again. I'm gonna open up my jacket a little bit. Not too much though. I want to keep all that sweat inside. It's going to be great when I get up those hills over there and it starts cooling off and I get that nice cool breeze and my sweat starts chilling and evaporating. You know, it's like this is hot. This is hot, dude. This is hot. Let me tell you, man. Everything in good shape. I want my batteries to start exploding. I hope, you know. Whoops. Yeah. Get that. Recenter. I heard something. I don't want to explode anything. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to consider about having batteries around is making sure that they don't overheat. What I don't want is a frickin' fire. Pay fee, information check, pay fee. Pay fee. Am I going to pay 55? I don't know what this is right here, but this is not. People actually live here. Whoa. This is Wisely would be a great place to like get beverage. Hot, but I don't mind it right now. I wonder how much farther it goes like this. Now we look like we're just sitting in the basin. I can't believe do people live here? And if they do, is it by choice? Or is there something here that they need, you know, like minerals, maybe agricultural, maybe these bushes, maybe these are orchards. But why would people live here? What's here that they would want to, other than, you know, a tourist trap, you know, people will, you know, service you basically. As most people would be just traveling through, right? Maybe that's what they do. Maybe they just work here and then they go off up in the hills where they live. And maybe that's what they do. But it feels like maybe it's too far. There's nothing, you know, there's no town nearby, unless there is. Maybe over there's a town, who knows? But I'm just saying, it just seems like a pretty hot place to. Look at that, those are sand dunes? Holy moly, I didn't know, really? Are those sand dunes? I didn't know they had sand dunes here. What? Stop. Let's take a look at this. I want to take a look. Whoa, I'm going to take a look. Sand dunes. There's sand dunes here. Who the hell would have thought that? Who would have thought? Honestly, man. Honestly, really. Who would have thought? I'm not even gonna stop, I don't think. Or maybe I will. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know this thing even existed, man. Crazy. Not something I expected. I didn't even know about this. Seriously, I was not expecting sand dunes, so that's a nice little surprise. I wonder, I mean, I don't know how that, I guess it's silt that comes down, or it's a lighter material, or maybe it's a heavier material, and the wind blows it down in the center. I don't know. Where did it come from? Is it powdered up rock? I didn't get on it, to be honest with you. It's so hot. I mean, we're in the hundreds right now. I felt like it might be, I've had hotter rides. I mean, when I went to Laughlin last year, I think it was 115. Honestly, it says 41 Celsius, so alright, let's keep that in mind. 41 Celsius, that means I'm going to have to see what it is. Maybe it is 100. It just doesn't feel as stuffy. I mean, it's hot, no doubt about that. But even stopping, and then you're sweating profusely, and I don't sweat a lot, to be honest with you. So, but when I do sweat, and now I get on the bike, I get this brief 5 minutes of nice coolness. It doesn't feel like it's on you. But then when now everything dries up, then it's like, oh, now I know why. Now I know what real temperature is, but this is fascinating. So I think we're going to scoop up into there, into those hills, so that'd be nice. But that's a pretty good sized dune over there. You can still see it right there, you know, it's like all the way across over there. I mean, I've never heard of that. I mean, I don't pay attention to the news or anything, but dude, seriously, that's I'm trying to figure out, dude, where did it come from? Look at this. You can like probably ride on this. It's pretty rough, but I mean, still, look, the people have ridden in it. Roads are pretty damn good, all things considered. I guess not a lot of people ride on this, but it looks like it's well maintained. So, temperature coolant is about half, a little above half. It hasn't changed, so the bike's doing pretty damn good for heat. Gotta tell you, it's been a pleasure to ride so far. I actually like riding this for long rides so far, say than I don't know, it seems like we're still going down, so that might be the deepest part right here. Everything's so relative. We're talking about maybe hundreds of feet, but it feels like it's just like, you know, 50 feet or something. But it's probably going further down. And look at these bushes here. I don't know what they are, but sage bushes. Is this how they make tumbleweed? Oh my god, this is like tumbleweed farm. But I don't know. This is fantastic, fabulous. I mean, it's super hot. I mean, you gotta have a mental condition. And I suppose in some ways you got to have a physical condition, be relatively ready for it. I mean, I feel like I'm ready. I got water. I wouldn't want to be stuck here though, for sure. So the quicker I can get out of it, the better in that regard. But I got water. I've been drinking quite a bit of water I don't feel like I have a headache, or I don't feel the symptoms of something. I feel fine. I just hot, bearable heat. Oh, I need to pay attention where I'm going. Okay, it says 1.2. I was hoping there was a gas station up here at the junction. I think there is something up here. Definitely, I still show like over 3/4 of a tank. Can you see that? It still shows 3/4 of a tank. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think it's lying. Oh, I cut down my time to 4 hours, so I should be at my hotel before 5, which is great. So I'm making up pretty good to time. So where it was calculating, it's changing my time. I was close to 6 hours, but that, I think it was adding in that time I was moving. So sea level, did you see that? Oh, I missed that. That was sea level right there. So everything below that is below sea level. So what does that mean? I don't know. We're below sea level. That's all I know. Okay, close. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make a left here. I thought there was a gas station here, but there isn't, so. Daylight Pass Road. Alright. This is very interesting. This is definitely a new road. You can smell the asphalt. Honestly, I thought Scotts Castle was a fuel stop for me, but I have proven I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll blame it on. Oh, right here? Woo! Nearly missed that. See, I don't have sound going into my earpiece, so everything is based on just looking down. I have no voiceover. This goes 22 miles to Airport Road. Hell, this could be an airport road. Anybody can land here. 35 miles? Are you serious? Why would it be? At least we're going up, so we should get a little more cooler, I think. My fuel line hasn't dropped one bit, so I'm like, wonder if it's accurate. I suppose I'm going to find out sooner than later. Still feels pretty hot. Come on, let's chill. Let's do some chilling. Let's go up in the mountains there. Maybe it is cooling off just a tiny bit. We're figuring 1 or 2 degrees at a time. But there's a zone, all of a sudden it just like, it's 10 degrees cooler or 10 degrees hotter depending on which if you're going down or up. This kind of reminds me a little Laughlin, like I said, not a lot of vegetation here. Actually, there's more vegetation on this near the road. I wonder what, maybe the street cleaners are feeding the water as it's cleaning the street, this road. But outside of that, there's nothing out there. Nothing. No growth. Just dirt, piles of dirt. I actually kind of feel like I need to take a leak, but I don't think leaking is good for you when you're trying to retain water. Maybe the body will start absorbing it again. A little bit. I don't need to take it too much. The seat could really work, do like a firmer on the closer, and then maybe softer in the back. It feels like it's about the same. It feels like a platform, like a wood platform right now. It's not totally unpleasant, but it's just not comfy. Of course, this may actually be the best comfort there you could possibly get, you know. Definitely cooler, still hot though. But I'm feeling a little bit better. Every so often I get a slight, just a tiny breeze. Whoa, the straight roads. I don't know what the speed limit is, but it doesn't seem like it's a lot. It says 45. There must be a reason for that. Why can't it go 70? Why can't it go 65 at least? Maybe it just, they know that it's gonna wear out your motor. I don't know. But let me put on cruise at least. That's what is so valuable about this, about that cruise control, this bike, man. What a savior. I don't know how much I would be able to do this constantly holding the throttle in, but the fact that I can rest my right arm, it's got to be damn good, you know. And I can raise my hands right here and get some nice, cool. Let's raise it up a little bit. I'm going too slow. There we go. 45. 45. Let's go to 45. So no reason to rush. Enjoy the scene. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery. I almost feel like I need to do a Samuel Jackson situation here. Woot. Bug. Get it, the picture. Get the picture. It's like a big pile of dried liver. It's got the color, at least. Dried up liver that's been sitting in the sun a little too long. The thing is, it's probably a lot bigger than what it makes it out. It looks kind of small, but I bet you it's pretty big, especially when you put a person there. It's hard to gauge distance. You know, that rock right there that's sitting like in that valley there. I mean, that might be the size of a human. I don't know. I think it is. I don't know. But it would go up to have a human standing there, and they realize that that rock looks pretty big. Man, it's hard to gauge. Got to worry about heat. I'm always worried about exposed batteries, especially like on the camera. I don't want this thing to explode in my face. So I don't know. We're gonna do a lot of testing this whole week. See how it works out. I think Utah should be a little chillier than here. Probably in the 70s, 80s perhaps. I hope this is the hottest it ever gets, and I hope it's only brief. I hope we, like, literally, I hope we go over here and it's 80. Or even, I'd love it if it was 70, but, you know, all I can ask for is 80. So, look at that. Crazy, crazy. Look at that. Woo! One of the things I like about cruise control, something I really didn't think about, is, you know, once you leave it like this, you don't really have to rush anything, you know, because I'd be like throttling the gas at any moment, you know, as soon as I see like a straightaway, I'm like, rrr. But now just sit back. I'm actually enjoying things more with the cruise control. Yeah, it's hard to believe. So many benefits, little to compromise. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Laughlin, descending into Laughlin, you know? Except it seems a little longer. It means going up and down. Going up is slow, but I am going 45, so I want to take my gloves off. I feel like it's like, dude, look at the colors of the rocks. You got all variety of colors. They're pale colors, but that may be because they're in the sun. But you got pink, white, yellow, brown. It's just honestly, I thought it was garbage at first, but now you realize, look at the texture. That's phenomenal. That's beautiful. Every color you can possibly think of, you know. What the hell is this? Just a stop, huh? A restroom? Huh. Who needs a restroom? You got the restroom right here. They actually had to build something. Betty, Nevada. All right, Betty. Maybe I should call you Betty. Maybe this is Betty. Have I used Betty before on a bike? Betty, do you like the name Betty? Betty, but B-E-A-T-Y, I think. That's Beatty. I'll have to verify the spelling. Maybe it's B-E-A-T-T-Y, not B-E-T-T-Y. Betty. Okay, maybe your name is Betty. All right. I'm gonna get some really good footage here. Sadly, you're gonna have voiceover because I don't like really putting music on my videos. I want the purest sounds of the wind and the motor, and of course me talking. But this is great footage. I mean, it's so peaceful and just slow down, you know. No cars behind me, I don't see. So at least not for a while anyway. I mean, anybody wants to catch up with them, or catch up real quick because I'm only going 45. I think that's the speed limit here. I think they want you to enjoy the scenery and probably not burst your radiator on your car. fence here, like a little mini fence. Must be a pipe or something. I don't know. Maybe it's our border crossing. It's like chicken wire fence. Maybe it's to prevent water from going into the road. Maybe it's like a sand something to block water floods. I have no idea. I'm just trying to figure out why it'd be like 12 feet away from the road, and seems to be only on this side. It's 33 Celsius right now, so it definitely went down. Like, it was 41, I believe, right? I'm gonna figure out what 41 is, but it's now 33 Celsius, so definitely cooler by at least 8 degrees, 8 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Ears are finally popping a little bit, so that's good. There's no traffic here, so this is, you know, I pray, but it's likely this is not the case when I get to Utah. That I'm going to have this kind of open roads. I think there's going to be a lot more traffic in that area. So I suppose having to make a late-minute decision to cross into the Death Valley. Now that it's the first time I've been here, by the way, so that's fantastic. But besides that, I do enjoy the fact that literally there's nobody else on this road. Every 10 miles I might pass somebody, like up here, but I don't think I'm going to get that type of experience in Utah. What time is it? It's 1:30 something. 1:18. Yeah, I'm skirting outside of Los Angeles. Initially, I was gonna get a place in Los Angeles, like out on the outside of Los Angeles, and that was pretty viable still. But the reason I took St. George as my next hotel stay was because I felt it was closer to Zion and Bryce, which I plan on hitting those kind of in one day, I think. I don't know. I mean, who knows what the hell's going to happen, but it was closer, so I would fulfill a longer day with more value, but time to go to these places, you know. So and in a way, it's kind of helps me go up to wherever the next hotel I'm staying at, which I think I'm staying at for 2 nights, because well, I think that's where I can hit some other, now I completely forgot the name of them. I can hit a bunch of places in that area, you know. So I like that. It's finally getting a little cooler here. That's fantastic. I mean, the scenery is not all that interesting. You know, you got flat stuff. This kind of looks like every other place around the Sierra that we were just at. They're just smaller hills, so nothing here, right? These little bushies. There's no pathways, no footpaths. This to me is a good ride though. The road's in pretty decent condition. No, like I said, nobody on the road. Oh, it's just me and my voice, you know. A few cars here and there, but they're not bothering around. They seem to be going the opposite direction too. So I don't know where they're going, but I'm going that way. And everything so far has been going good. Bristol cone, that's a thumbs up for me. I like that. I mean, there's not a lot else to do up there, but that one trip, if you happen to be going in that area, go take a an hour ride up to the top. Pay your fee if you want. I didn't because I didn't do any trails. I just stopped at I just did a roundabout around at the information center, looked around and realized there's a lot more hills to climb if I want to hike, and I'm not going to do that. Not in this gear. But I suppose it wouldn't be a horrible thing, you know. Oh, let's get some fresh air. Definitely a little bit cooler. I forgot what the temperature is, but wow, we're going in another valley. It's like we're just going one valley to the next. This one looks like there's a road all the way across. This is I don't know when have I crossed over into Nevada? I think we're still in California, right? I don't know. We're going to find out though. Comfy here. Just stand up as long as I can, as long as there's no cars behind me. That's what bothers or worries me, is not being able to know whether there's a car. I guess I could turn the mirror at an angle, so I could, but then I have to readjust it each time. So the soil here is a little reddish, red over here, clay. We are descending, so I imagine temperature is going to go back up, but hopefully not as hot as Death Valley. But we are in the middle of the summer, middle of day 2, and I hope we get somewhere where we can get gas. We're about still showing a little over half a tank. I know it's not a factual half a tank, it's probably less, just the way it measures. And then there's more gas on the top. It's wider, or whatever. I don't know, but another valley. Definitely not as deep. Haven't felt the heat yet on it. I don't know what the speed limit is here, but I feel like I should go a little faster. Let's try 55, huh? At this rate, I'm going slower than what it's recommending. So, okay, it says by 5 o'clock I'll get to the hotel. Or motel. Okay, still recording. That's good. Even though there's not much to record here, to be honest with you, it's kind of just flat lands, some mountain ridges over there, which I've kind of seen already. I suppose it's nice to see it again. Yeah, 230 miles left, about 4 hours. Stay at day miles, airport roads. Stay on day. Oh, what's this? Nevada. Woo! Oh, maybe I should have stopped. They don't give you a lot of big signs to let you know you went into Nevada. So we're in Nevada, folks. We've been in Nevada a bunch of times, so it ain't big thing. Ain't no big thing. How many miles am I at? Doesn't tell me. Let's see. Contrast. 51 total miles. 51.44. I just did the oil change. I'll have to reroute it to get the proper figure, but get on the highway, born to be wild. Titus Canyon. Straight roads all the way to Airport Road, which is 2 miles. So actually it should be just right there. Or yeah, I have no idea what's just makes a turn for no reason. Oh, maybe there is a good reason. I have no idea where we're going. we heading south? We're heading west, east. What's this? This looks different. Like a wall. Huh. There's some lodging houses over there. Something over there. Probably farmland, cattle ranch. Hey, NY, New York. This is interesting. I don't know. It looks like a wall. But I think it's kind of angles. We're going to be making a right here soon. Got 0.6 miles. Ooh. Seems pretty, like I don't see nothing over here. But it's gonna tell me. Let's see. Wow, it's very tricky. These roads. Wait, it's 0.3 miles. Is that right? This doesn't look like I want to make a turn here. Should I? Airport Road. I mean, is this a road at all? Huh, I don't know. This doesn't look like a road to me. Where does this go? Alright, well, a little bit off-roading I suppose isn't going to hurt me. Maybe this just links to another road. Maybe, yeah. For how long is this sign? 2.3 miles. This must go to another road somewhere. A little bit off-road, a little bit of weaving. Gotta be careful on this. It's hard to believe it's telling me to go off pavement. I wasn't planning on this. What a trickery. But I guess it knows what it's doing, so anyway, don't brake here, guys. Just ride through it. There's open road. There's a lot of area you can make up. See that back tire like giving out a little bit here and there. It's not totally unpleasant, just a little off-putting sometimes. Don't exaggerate your ride. In fact, I almost want to go to a different mode. Crazy road. I would not expect that. I guess I did have it. No, I mean, this is a Google map. It was telling me to. I'm cutting in. There's a truck over there for sure. So maybe this just leads me to another road. That's okay though. I don't mind. Woo! Woo! I need almost feel like I need to change my mode. If I can. Not having an unpleasant time, no, sure. It's a little bumpy. It says 0.8 miles, so maybe I just cut across. Maybe it actually goes, there's a road actually intersects over there. And maybe this is thinking, hey, you got a bike, let's do some little gravel here, shall we? It's not totally unpleasant, it's just a different style of riding that I'm not familiar with, because I try to avoid gravel when I can, because if I drop this thing right here, right now, it's not a pretty sight. Definitely not a pretty sight. So especially when you're trying to corner like this, it really wants to move you around. Look at that. Look how bouncy this thing is. Ooh, it vibrates so much. But alright. Okay. This is just weird road. Weird road. Alright. Alright. And it says continue straight. Still shows me having more than a pretty decent amount of gas fuel, so I don't do my trip mileage. I really should try and start doing that, but I always forget. Temperature, not still, it's not bad. It's I mean, I'm warm, so, but the air temperature is, I'd say 80s, not horrible. I mean, 90s, not quite. Alright, this is Highway 95. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds like 95 sounds like a proper number. I think I just went, I think the other road probably went over there and then came here. This just kind of looped in maybe a shortcut, but really not a shortcut because it's probably slower speeds, but this like might have cut a corner of my trip, so it is what it is, you know. So not too yeah, there's definitely traffic, heavy traffic here. This is a faster road, I think, and there's more of it, so cover a greater distance. Right now I'm looking at 4:57 as arrival time. 220 miles left. What is this sign? Betty, Rhyolite. Rhyolite. Okay. This looks like a damn normal white road to me now. Let's do 73, huh? See how this works out. Yeah, this looks like a normal road, more of a major vein road. 95 sounds like something that trucks would go. It is one lane though, so, but I imagine you will be able to pass relatively easily. This is saying 98 miles. Woo! Damn, I hope there's a fuel station nearby. It's a long ass road. 97 miles. You got another thing you need to do is wipe all the bugs. I didn't even know that there were bugs, to be honest with you, but they've been hitting, they haven't been hitting my face, but apparently they've been hitting my windshield up here while it's been sitting a little higher, you know, so. It's 33.5 Celsius, okay? pick it up a little bit. I want to go, it says speed limit is 70 here, so I'm doing 75. I'm sure there'll be trucks passing me by pretty shortly. I do want to brake though, get some more water in me. I like it's a good idea to brake often, you know, whenever you can. I mean, I wouldn't do it like on the side of the road here, but when you see a rest area or something, you know, it's a good time to just stop, stretch out a little bit, get some water. Even take your helmet off, you know, cool yourself off that way. Remember, always in a helmet. It's wet up in here. What I'm using my right hand is trapping air, so it goes right through the vents in my pants. Find out that works out pretty good too. Station here somewhere, right? Fuel, gas. I'm down to like a half, but I know it's not really a half tank. already putting her. Hopefully it's just one of those air ventilated helmets. Feels like it's warming up. Oh yeah. Now from 33.5 to 34.5. It went up 1 Celsius. Some fuel, huh? Let's see what it tells me. Searching, searching, searching. Says I passed one. Okay. Recenter. Recenter. Trip fuel. Alright, that's the one I want to go to. Would feel better. Make sure that's it's pretty close actually. Big Dune. That's a nice change of view here. Sitting on nearly on the pillion seat. I don't know how long I can do this, but different. actually the longest part of the journey, I think. I think coming back I do have another one where I'm going to, if I plan on going to Colorado, that definitely would make it a longer trip. Because I would think I want to go to Durango, Colorado, or at the very least in that vicinity. Because there's supposed to be a nice road there that I want to take. Take that road, go into Monument Valley, which leads me somewhere in Arizona, and then I'm heading over to Page, I think. Page, Arizona, or Page. Okay. From there, I will go to North Rim. That's where my plan was, to go to North Rim. Don't know what's there, to be honest with you. Said it's actually just as good of a view, it's just not as active. So that's my thought is, hey, you know what, I'll go take the view, say I've been there, get some video footage up there. I said that'll be my final, that would be kind of be my final trip. I will, you know, really for my adventure, but I think that's the longest one. This is the part of ride I don't like. It's boring. Unless everything seems so far. Just shows you how big this area is, though. That's an interesting color there. Different color, and it just changes the color, but that's a very different. Looks like a quarry. They're collecting something over there. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Are you serious? Alien? Area 51 Alien Center? Oh, dude. Seriously, bro. If that's true... Dude. Is that here? I had no idea. But if it is, I'll have to stop in. Tells me it is. We're probably not, yeah, 2 miles it says. But is it off-road or something, or is it like right here? We're gonna find out. Woo! That would be exciting, you know. I keep hearing, I think this is it, the big rumor. I'm expecting a building though. This is emergency, no. I don't know, this road doesn't seem to be accurate. I'm gonna have to watch out for that though. Like maybe a fuel station too. Oh yeah, this looks like a fuel station. I see. I always look for Shell because that's my symbol of savior for empty fuel. And a rest area too. Yeah, even though I got a half a tank of gas, which really isn't a half a tank, it's more like a third of a tank, or even less. I look for gasoline to get me through this parched desert. Imagine the people, the immigrants, migration from Oklahoma, you know, back in the Dust Bowl, you know, the Great Recession. Imagine that. Which way, left or right, or how is this going to work? There's a Chevron there. Is there a Shell? I look for a Shell. I thought that was a Shell station there. All right, all right. Where is it? Where did it go? Where do I go? That looks like I can go there. That's a Chevron. Looks like it's closed anyways. Oh well. We'll go here then. everything's packed. Eat something, but at the same time, I don't think this is the Bunny Ranch, and did they just change the name? Alien Cat House Brothel. There's a bar there. Can I get through over here? This is Alien Area 51. Area 51 Alien Center. I always feel like I want to see if I can take a video. Can I? Was it a good view? Let me do a turn here, just so I get a close up. I'm not going to go in because it's just not. I don't know. Should I? Yeah. Just nah. That means I have to dismantle everything. So. Just get a good shot here. I should get some pretty decent footage. Headlights. Oh, the cool. Like you got that 5 minutes where you're sweating so much, right? Now you got that 5 minutes of absolute refrigerated coolness, and it's awesome. But it goes away in 5 minutes. Okay, how far we got? 71 miles, and then it goes somewhere else to 93, wherever the hell that is. How fast should I go? 75? Alright, let's go 75. Temperature is 36 centigrade. Celsius. Centigrade or Celsius? Celsius, right? What is centigrade? Who the hell knows? Oh my. It's down to 34 and a half. That's good. Better. There we go, Superman!